This is the start of a commentated playthrough of the stealth route. I'll be skipping around to the interesting parts to talk about, but I want to bring up this opening bit. The player gets a view of about half the level here, and the helicopter buzzes by. I wanted the player to get as much information about the level up front as I could, and at the top, they get an association of red with the wristwatch. Here, in this part of the vent, the player gets an association with blue for the cell phone gadget. Also, sneaking through vents is classic spy stuff. So after lasering open the door, the main gameplay loop begins, where the player needs to avoid cameras and patrolling guards. From this window, the player gets a nice view of the sky bridge they will need to walk across in order to get to the other tower. And here I was lucky enough to see the patrolling helicopter again. Now the player could go all the way down to the last floor, but there are two patrolling guards that act as sort of a soft barrier not to do that. This vent is set up as a way forward, but even in a stealth playthrough, the guards can need to be taken care of sometimes. The silenced pistol adds to the spy setting, as well as having the gameplay advantage of not alerting guards and instant kill headshots. The vent leads into this office space. The next office room is crawling with guards and cameras, but this room is right in the helicopter's patrol path, so they can't stay in this room for too long. Here we come across a major roadblock. The player can follow this blue pipe all the way to the fuse box to short in order to open the gate, but that means going back through the crowded room. With the fuse box taken care of, the player can move across the sky bridge and hope the helicopter doesn't see them. At the other tower, there is an auditorium here that can hide the player from the helicopter and still get him to the staircase. This floor is a fun one, where the player navigates a dark server room to find a server to break to get access to the upper floor. I wanted to have cool moments like this, to sneak up on guards and take them out in this close, almost maze-like environment. With the right server zapped, the player then starts the elevator ride to get them a bit of downtime. This is the most linear floor, with this puzzle requiring the player to find another fuse box to break. This time it's some wires that need to be cut. Here is the objective of the level. It can either be interacted with or destroyed. Both open the door to the next area, which the player can see from the front using the vantage point. An alternative path is to jump out that office, which also finishes out the level. This is the final combat challenge, a room full of guards. The room in concept is loosely based on one of the final shootouts in The Matrix. With that taken care of, there's one long elevator to the top. And with that marks the end of the level. Thanks for watching.